lies ported to climb higher than lice in orbit. Psychic swordsman, spy crisis, cinified and stored like a corpus. Dry as ice, acidified distortion. Dire form fit, guided your misfired fortune. Iron fortress, wire spinning fire torsion. Iron forfeits, north of the mire torches. Provide us warmth in a war with expired corpses. At rest, the blockade will collapse next. Access a stockade of exact text. At best, the frost gave you a fast death. Past tense, exhaust, save for your last breath. Gas vents across caves, the flash went. Facts bent to thoughts stained with black pent. Lack sense like lost change or cash spent. Accent to chop chains and accent. Locust rain, choke in a frozen frame. Focus tamed, poke at your pros in pain. Soak the stain, croak in the soap the same. Smokeless flame, joking to cope with shame. Locust rain, choke in a frozen frame. Focus tamed, poke at your pros in pain. Soak the stain, croak in the soap the same. Smokeless flame. I've had enough of your antics, I'm glad to give up. Atoms combust, put the saw to your atoms and thrust. Atom and rust, put a stop to your static, get bust. Wrapped in a blunt, then I'm coughing contaminants up. Ash to a smudge in the coffin in a matter of puffs. Splashing your blood from atop a frigid chasm in flux. Scatter your dust at the bottom of a labyrinth of dust. Get flattened like pucks of salt, couldn't match if you struck, it's bad luck. Thinking you can wrap it up, let alone rap your tone. Couldn't pack a punch if it pulled back and tone. Put you back in lunge, but it won't happen. Stone to the tablet crush, slash to the guts. Ripping like plastic with cuts, clash with the crust. Chipping like glass in a gust. Smash into you a class like I crashed the bus. I'm past giving you a pass cause you passed the flush. Locust rain, choke in a frozen frame. Focus tamed, poke at your pros in pain. Soak the stain, croak in the soap the same. Smokeless flame, joking to cope with shame. Locust rain, choke in a frozen frame. Focus tamed, poke at your pros in pain. Soak the stain, croak in the soap the same. Smokeless flame.
Acknowledge you're stoned Atma, you're not a soul, you're a soulless fuck stuck in a hole of tired misogyny. And you told lies so despised, you have no followers left but hollowed zombies. Get it, the water Joe blow holes inside you. Calling me a bag of sticks, but you always apologize after you dick. Holding hands with Lord Gamma, posing with all of your homies shirtless. Whole crew of you, 3 deep jerking your egos. I see you sleepless, LCUP, you rep it. But what I see is you in hells on Bizarro Records with no emotion, gold mask. Master builders, sounds like Illuminati's in Masonic temples. Clueless as fuck that you're the oddities in basements snorting moon dust, I think you called it. I talked to your listeners, you posted your diss with a gay dude who you called a faggot. You said you'd punch him in the face and Gamma said he wanted to make me his bitch in jail. You all fantasize about the sickest shit, so homoerotic and violent at the same time. It's like you're sodomizing the mic when you talk. Thomas Stewart, right? The true avatar of a 53-year-old rapper god. The rants about his new multi-syllabic masterpiece album he forgot to drop. Don't drop the soap when you walk in hells for raping your prima Davy and scores of goddesses from all the races. I still remember talking to her back in the days when you were gone. Don't be acting amazed if I screwed you up in your thoughts. Who's the nuisance and who's truly the god? Not me, Mr. Tathagata. I'm just a Kalkin disciple of the goddess, slicing through you with hyphens with lichen jaws. You're the type to ball your eyes out and tighten your orbit, gnash your teeth as you gasp and weep when you grasp that speaking blasphemy isn't actually deep or holy. You're in a deeper hole than a zombie I can't resurrect. Protect your neck cause you and the Wu-Tang are in the same kind of shit. I'll spark a Mayan Mapacho spliff with Hopis and outrun you idiots cause you're lying pricks. I'm Iron Fist, you're the man like RZA said it. Now envision your ending in the midst of winters when a giant drift of frosty winds all but hit you. You'll die frostbitten cause the goddess has willed it. Don't say I didn't brawl and kill you. Epsilon Orionis just reminded you God, we're beyond Omegas. We're beyond Omegas. Arm, leg, arm, head, Allah is the greatest, right? And then you recanted the gods of India. And you talked shit about everyone having to pray to Yahweh as great Christians. I still remember.
Which one do you watch next, huh? Thought so. You think you can be me? You're not shit. I see you getting out of line again, trying to move on up. I will put you in the fucking ground. Understood?
Frontline warriors and marksmen, we are not what they want us to be. We are always free. Rainbow Pueblas, Nahualas, Tonales, watch us. Fuck the government and cops that are racist and bigoted in this makeshift prism. They caught us into holographic depictions. Swing swords till those bastards dejected, die and rot in their endless hells. Why would I need a gun when I got lots of machetes and meated puns? The air splits faster than their daring critics and blaring idiocies. I'd share a few parts of my brain processes, but those insanely nauseous Midians wouldn't stand a chance intellectually, let alone in martial arts or conceptions of their gossips and laws. I chalk them with bars, chop them up with a chakra, just not like a lost Atma. Rishis are who you should heed and honor. Paramatmas are teaching the goddessless. We got this Machabi, no problem. We got them, no gats and military warheads. We are militant war generals from the Venus Project. We are militant war generals from the Venus Project. Like War Bayer and all of us, Rahim Riddim. We are all on this. No problems with any of our concepts. You got this. Get got quick. Lions jaw chomping the mindless zombies. We process them with kindness and timeless concepts. No problem, it's nothing to God bodies. Talk calmly from Canada and Kanasatake to the streets of Johannes. From Durban to beyond this. From the murdered offspring of the goddesses and oracles reincarnate. They can't stop us in any shape or form. We shape shift and phase shift beyond this, yet not like ape shit monsters. Taste our offerings, it's all Ital and vegan like natives that speak Nahuatl. We are Toltec watchers, Olmec Dark Pro students. Ponder the blueprints we dropped and you clue in. Cop this, but don't be glued in your cockpits like corrupted cops. They've been spewing us nonsense for too long. We are one nation, and all that we do in our songs and all that we are like suns pacing. They viewed in orphanages forgotten when the moon dawned. We are nocturnal creatures. We are nocturnal creatures and creators. Cop burners to makeshifts. Walk to spurious places just to make them sacred again. Like herbs from racists that got them nervous and pacing. We are avian and eonic, Leonid sapiens. Numerology of consciousness revisited into infinite digits. From triple phoenix kindred to the greatest of mages. A shamanist gazing from rainforest with rape and wax tobacco before ayahuasca and mambe. Somos leones, somos legiones de las forestas de ganja y de la tarde. Somos leones de las forestas de ganja y de la tarde.